This is a video that I think I've needed to make for a while now. Um, so we have an election coming up this year. And I don't talk about politics too often, I think. Mostly try to avoid it. Well, by way of videos, but I think it is prudent, prudent that I do this video and talk about some politics. I think it's necessary. It is no secret that I am a moderate. That first off, I'm a moderate. The candidates that we have right now are both bottom of the barrel piss poor. Both of them. Both of them. Biden should be in a home, and Trump should be, I don't know, in an asylum. Or just locked up behind bars somewhere. Okay? I really don't want either one of them. But we have to make a choice. We have to make a choice by the end of the year. And it's a hell of a choice to make. This one feels like the toughest one for me. I feel like I'm back to square one. Like when Trump first ran, I voted then. I voted for him then. I regret it every day. But I did not want Hillary. Ever. I don't think a lot of people want Hillary. Ever. She's joked about running again. No, please don't. And that's not to say I have an issue with a female president. That's not my issue. It's just that we always have piss poor choices. With the women who pop up, it's like, I still would have rather have voted for Bernie. And that's the truth. I still would have much rather voted for Bernie. I feel like Bernie was and is the better option, but I don't think he'll ever run again. I think that's over. I think that boat has set sailed. I don't think he'll run again. I wish I could run. I think I would make a better president than anyone. I think I would make a better president than either of the guys running right now. Um, the sad part is I would probably run as a Republican because the shitty things about the Republicans are things like having to do with Social Security. And that's my main issue with them, is them wanting to just dismantle Social Security. That's my main issue. That's my main issue. It's probably my only real major issue is them wanting to disable and dismantle our health care and everything. Otherwise, I agree with them on most things. I'm I realize I'm a bit more right leaning. I am tired of a lot of the weird crap on the left. And trust me, there's plenty of weird crap on the left. And it's frustrating. A lot of it feels like shit that should be behind closed doors or kept in a bedroom or something. It doesn't feel like it. I'm going to make a lot of enemies tonight. I'm going to make a lot of enemies with this video. There's a lot of weird stuff that just doesn't belong in society. Okay? So, as I was saying at the beginning, we have a choice to make. It's a hell of a choice to have to make. And it's not going to feel good to me to make the choice that I'm going to make. And I can't tell you how to vote. I'm just going to say how I'm voting. And I'm voting Biden. I don't want to vote for either one of them. I don't want either one of them. I don't like either one of them. And the only reason that I am voting for Biden is because I do fear for losing my Social Security, and it's a freaking fact that the Republican Party wants to dismantle that shit. And it doesn't matter what Donald Trump says he will or won't do. It doesn't matter. Okay, he's going to want to please the Republican Party. He's going to want to please them. And if they say, hey, sign this bill that gets rid of Social Security, guess what he's going to do? He's going to sign that damn bill. My hope is that my hope is really that if Trump does win, we end up with a majority House or Senate that just keeps things at bay for the next 4 years until we can move on from Trump. Trump did a lot of damage, and it's true that he did this damage. I just got into an argument with an aunt of mine. She's bought into the Kool-Aid. She's sipping the Kool-Aid. That is sad. But the fact of the matter is, when he was president last time, he did a lot of intentional bullshit. He put people in place that got rid of Roe v. Wade. He put people in place that are basically at this point doing his fucking bidding. They are doing his bidding. And it's shitty shit. By the time anybody realizes how terrible this guy is, it's too late. It's too late. I'm aware of the incident, we'll just call it that, where someone tried to unalive him. And for those who don't know, the person who tried to unalive him was a registered Republican. He was disgruntled with the Republican Party, and I know how that feels. I'm very disgruntled with the Republican Party. I'm very frustrated with the Republican Party, and I'm frustrated with what Trump has done to the Republican Party. And there's a lot of other Republicans who feel this way. But that being said, shooting him was not the right thing to do. Regardless of who shot at Trump, shot his ear, whatever. Regardless of who shot, it doesn't matter. They just handed Trump the election by doing that. I really, really wish I could run. Because I do think I'd make a hell of a president. I think I would work for the people. And I would work towards issues that actually matter. And I'm sorry, but DEI doesn't matter. And for those who are asking DEI, just look it up. Basically, the far left, extremist left bullcrap. And it's the stuff that's ruining our entertainment. It's just, ugh. You know, it feels like these folks cause more racism than they solve. Okay, they're not solving racism. Racism will solve itself slowly over time. without certain groups sticking their noses in it. I'm in Texas. And I'm in a part of Texas where you see it every day. You see people being respectful, regardless of their skin colors or whatever, getting along. And a lot of them are Republican. So we don't need the far left trying to fix things that don't need fixed. If I were president, I would try to solidify Social Security. I would try to fortify it and solidify it. Same thing with our healthcare system. I would try and further fix the healthcare system. They tried to fix it a ways back, and they didn't fix it. It didn't get fixed at all. And it's worse now for a lot of people. But that's because the Republican Party is the party of corporates. That's my other problem with the Republican Party. They're the party of corporate. They're the corporate party. They're the party of business and billionaires and such getting their way. I think the same can be said for Democrats to an extent. But the Republican Party is very open about it. And you might be asking, well, Goof, you just said that you would run as a Republican. Yes, I did. Because I would hope to try and sway the party to be better. I would try and fix some of the issues with the party. Number one, I don't think Republican senators, governors, and so on and so forth, I don't think they realize how many Republican voters are disabled and on Social Security. If you snatch that Social Security away from people, you will never get elected again. People will elect somebody who reestablishes it. They will reestablish Social Security. Don't want to mess with this. Roosevelt had things to say about that. He actually had words to say about messing with Social Security. But I know the Republican Party is dead set on messing with it. Honestly, if there was a third party to run as, I'd probably run as that third party. And some people would be like, run as an independent. Independents never win. Ever. You cannot run as an independent. There's a guy right now, RFK, running as independent. Do you think he's going to win? No. He's not. It's going to be one of the two main parties. There's no way in hell. So that's why I have to choose a side. So if I ran for president, it would be Republican. And I would try my best to influence the party to just stop attacking everything. The Democratic Party is... What is that saying? The road to ruin is paved with good intentions. And that means people who mean well end up causing a lot of harm. And that's the Democratic Party in a nutshell. That's liberals in a nutshell. They think they're doing the right thing. They have good intentions, but at the end of the day, what they're trying to do, what they want to do, is not good. And it doesn't help anybody. The Democratic Party, wait, did I say Republican? I meant Democratic Party. The Democratic Party is the party of good intentions that are going to pave the way for ruin. When it comes to crap that I do not agree with on the left, there's a lot. There's a lot I don't agree with on the left. Number one, our borders. Immigration law. I don't think people should just be able to walk in. Obama as well as Biden, and this is the stuff I disagree with, they're basically just letting people walk the fuck in. We can't do that. We can't do that. So no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with gender studies and shit like that. And I don't agree with the constantly wanting to tear down statues and shit of Confederate Confederate assholes, Confederate assholes of history. There we go. That's what I was trying to say. I don't agree with that. I know they were terrible, but if you get rid of the statues, you try to erase it, try to get people to forget about it. We have a saying for that too. And I just forgot that saying. I'm trying to remember the saying. Those who forget the past are doomed to repeat it. So, as horrible and as terrible as that past is, and I agree that it is, tearing down these statues and acting like this and acting like racism and slavery never happened doesn't help anything. It doesn't help anything, and it doesn't help anyone. Because then we forget about it, then we repeat it down the line. I feel like we need those constant reminders of terrible things, no matter how it makes you feel. That's my other problem with the Democratic side, with the liberals, is their feelings. Their feelings. Oh my God, the feelings. It feels like I'm making a case for Republicans, and I'm making a case for Trump, but I'm not. Trump has been in trouble for a lot of shit, and it's shit he's actually done. He actually done the shit that was said. And I can't believe that I have family that believes he didn't do any of this. And the one person, I won't name their name, in my family who I thought was smart enough and would know better, doesn't know better. She sounds just like the magatards. And it just hurts me. I thought she'd be more intelligent than that. I thought this family member would be way more intelligent than that. They were the smartest one I knew growing up. They did a lot more with their brain than the rest of my family. They made a lot of smart moves in their lives. So it tears my heart out just to see that one family member get swallowed up in this crap. I'm not saying I would want this person to be Democrat. No, I figured she'd be like me, more in the middle. Seeing both sides for the bullshit that's taking place. Both sides need to be analyzed. Both sides need to be looked at critically. And we can't plug our ears up and go, la, 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 he didn't do this, la, la, la. It's all lies, la, 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 la. No, it's not. It's not lies. It's not lies that he was in an illicit relationship with Stormy Daniels. That's not a lie. That happened. It's not a lie that he's been in financial trouble. It's not a lie that his businesses fell. None of these things are a lie. They're all true. Which is why it baffles me. Baffles me that people hang on to this guy so well. But I know why people hang on to this guy so well. He's a talker. And he doesn't talk like a politician. That's why he keeps winning. He doesn't speak like a politician. He doesn't act like a politician. Politicians are too fucking stiff. They're stiff and they don't act, and they don't quit going in the red. They're too damn stiff, and they keep people don't want to hang on to what they have to say. And that's why people hang on to Trump so well, and why they defend him so much. He's not like most politicians. That's why if I ran for president, I would follow some of those plays. Oh, I would. I would not talk like a candidate, a normal candidate. I would not talk like a politician. Nobody wants you to, and there's shit in this country that people actually care about. Wow, I am making a case for Trump, and this sucks. It sucks, but I'm still voting Biden. If I ran, I would address the things that people give a shit about. People are tired of their entertainment having shit put in it that nobody gives a shit about. People are tired of things like gender swapping and race swapping and terrible storytelling. Like, you keep fucking with shit that people on a mass scale enjoy. They don't feel like there's anything else they can do but vote. That's why I hate DEI. Look up DEI. That's why I hate all this shit. That's why I'm sick of freaking gender politics and shit like that on the left. I'm fucking tired of it. And I would want to put a stop to it myself. If it wasn't for the fact that I know for sure that Republicans would want to snatch away Social Security, I wouldn't have an issue voting for them. I don't care what the problems may be with Social Security. And I know people say that there are problems with Social Security. So we fix those problems. We don't take it away. You can start by investigating people more who are on Social Security. I know of a few people that I've met over time. They don't need it. They're on it, and I can't figure out why they're on it. And I know some people are looking at me going, well, why are you on it? Dude, I can barely move around sometimes. I've got a fucking cane. I have trouble walking. I have trouble functioning because of my mental disorders. Can you imagine me trying? Well, I actually have tried to hold a job before, actually, now that I think about it. I worked for Goodwill and I could not hold on to that job. I couldn't keep it. I kept having just these meltdowns where I would lose myself. I didn't know what I was doing. And I would walk off the site. I couldn't handle it. Couldn't handle jobs. Couldn't handle being mistreated. And my depression and everything just it killed me. And I see people all the time that this whole video is kind of all over the place, and I apologize, but I see people all the time that bitch about people who are on disability and Social Security. But to those people, I say, you don't know what's going on with them. You don't know them well enough. You don't know their lives. You don't know what they're struggling with. And I know I just got done saying that I know a few people who it baffles me that they're on it, but that's because I know them. And I know there's not a goddamn thing wrong with them. Not like at all. No mental issues, no physical issues, health issues. They're fine. I can't figure out how they got on the check that they got on. I can't for the life of me figure it out. And I know people are probably looking at me thinking the same thing, but you don't know. You don't know about the bipolar depression, the anxiety, the schizophrenia, the paranoia. Trust me, I don't need to hold a job. There's a reason I don't go out in society too often. I can't handle it. There's a reason I keep trying to do YouTube. And people have seen my breakdowns. People have seen me lose my absolute shit. So just to kind of reiterate with that, and I know I'm going off the rails here a bit, and I apologize. I'm fixing to get back on topic. Don't judge people too easily. Find out more about them. So back to the whole who to vote for thing. I'm voting. I'm voting for the guy I really don't want to vote for. I don't want to vote for either one of them. I think I would hope I've made this clear. I don't want to vote for either one of them. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to vote for either one of them. I'm only voting for the Democrat. I'm only voting for Biden just because I don't want people to lose their Social Security. Because at least if, we end up with a Republican majority in the House or Senate and a Democratic president, he will not sign certain bills. He won't sign them. And then the other way around, you know, Democrats are of course, you know, we will just have a government that's just not doing anything for 4 years. That's what's going to end up happening, or that's what I kind of hope for. That's like the best outcome, best case scenario, that nothing moves forward. I really want new choices. I hate it. I would like to run myself. I really would. That's the honest truth. I want to run for president. I don't know if I can. I'm pretty sure there's something that would keep me from running. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm fairly certain of that. You know, so don't take that wrong. I know if I tried to run it wouldn't go well. Um but yeah, I'm voting Biden. Can't tell you how to vote, but I'm voting Biden. I don't ever want I don't think Trump ever needs to be in the White House again. We need to move on. We absolutely need to move on. I hate that we have both these guys. I would love to see them both unalive by way of a sickness or something, not somebody going after them. Please do not go after don't do something that stupid. Don't don't do anything that stupid. It was stupid for this guy to attack him. The guy that attacked, by the way, the guy that shot him was in fact a registered Republican. The guy who yeah. So the guy who shot at Trump is a registered Republican named Thomas Matthew Crooks. Thomas Matthew Crooks. And he is a registered Republican. However, there is something here about him donating to a Democratic thing. See, here's the thing, though. There are Republicans who are going to the Democratic side. They've been Republicans their entire life, but they're moving over to the Democratic side because they're tired of things. They're tired. Our entire political system is garbage right now. You know what's sad is we're not talking about anybody who was in the audience that may have gotten shot when that person missed Trump. We're just focused on Trump in his ear. How sad is that? How goddamn fucking sad is that? What about the people that were in the audience? What about the people that were right there where they missed Trump and shot over? That's messed up. Don't go trying to kill somebody, okay? Don't go trying to unalive someone. Do you understand? Don't do that. Don't do that. Let their bad health take its course. They'll do it to themselves. I've seen the way Trump eats. He don't eat healthy. He don't take care of himself at all. I know I have no room to talk. I know. But I'm just saying. Neither one of them needs you to go doing anything to them. Time and unhealthy habits will take them out. Okay? It was so stupid to do that, regardless of what side the person was on. It was very dumb. Again, I can't tell anybody who to vote for. I can't tell you. I can't say who to vote for. You have to make this decision on your own. I'm voting Biden. Vote how you're going to vote. Rate, comment, subscribe. This has been The Goof, and I'm out. Hopefully I won't get too much hate for this video. I'm sure I'm going to get some people that just want to come down on me like a ton of bricks. Yeah.